guys, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we're going to do a quick walkthrough of the new Daily Duo combined with the new Life Planner. So I jumped on the bandwagon that everyone's kind of doing about recoiling their two books together, and I did that. I'm super excited of the outcome. At the end of this video, I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons of the whole uncoiling process. It was quite the process. So I just want to kind of give the review of the process that most people don't give. But yeah, and I also am going to throw in some clips throughout this video of the uncoiling and recoiling process. We're going to start with the walkthrough. So my cover is beautiful. It is the layers pink with the rose gold, and I have a rose gold coil, so I thought that would look really good together. And the vellum and intro page that I decided to keep was from the Daily Duo. I liked it that it said July through December because that's what this book is. So those are the two covers I chose to keep. When you turn the page, it comes to this back sheet, but I'm not going to do anything with that. What I'm probably going to do is adhesive, with my adhesive rollers, stick these together. So when you turn it, it just goes into the full little mini years. I like to use this for lots of things. I like to use it in my deluxe planner. I use these as sinking funds and due dates of such, but in my life planner and work planner, these will be tracking birthdays, vacations, holidays, the kids' school schedule, if they have one, and all sorts of stuff. And I do that with the transparent circles that Erin Condren sells. I know a lot of other sticker shops sell them as well, but I just get the circles that Erin Condren has. So then you jump into this view, and I write down people's birthdays here. It's helped a lot because I've been trying to send birthday cards to family members and be better about that. So I have stickers that say the months, and I will do that again for this book when I set it up. Then you get a notes page, and you jump right into July. So in July, I kept the Life Planner neutral month layout, and then you jump in to this dashboard, which I never use, so likely I'll glue those together as well. Then you get into your weeks. So you have your 4 or 5 week pages, depending on the month size. You get another dashboard, and I can decide if I want to keep this one or glue it together, but either way I have 2 options. And then you jump into your weekly or your daily pages. I was playing around with stickers, so that's what these are. I only did it for the first week of July. But my plan is to use these little bookmarks, which I have more of, as where I'm going to mark what week I'm in. So let's see if I can grab another one. I don't know where they all are, but let's assume that this was one as well. And I would mark the week with a bookmark for the week at a glance, and then I would mark the day view with a little bookmark. So they're not too bulky, they're nice and small, and I can quickly flip through to where I'm at. So that's kind of why I have that in there, just to show you guys. So then you have your daily pages, and you flip all the way through. Let's go a little quicker, I should say. And what I ended up doing was I wanted my dailies to be stuck together, but as you can see, it jumps into August because the first day of the month of August, like the 31st, happens to end on Friday, and so they kept it in the dailies, and then this was next to August 1st, and I didn't like that because that's how they had to do it, was back to back. Otherwise there would be this weird blank page. So what I did is I took that from the month and I added it back to my dailies, and since I'm not using these dashboards, it won't matter. I'll glue this together. So I'll go right from the 30th to the 31st, and then I have this page, which means that I'm in a new month. So that worked out really well. I did that for all of the months. Let's see. So yeah, here's August, and then of course you have all your weekly pages right there, and then your daily pages start, and then so this did the same thing in September, where the 30th, and then we need the 31st, which was a Monday. And of course it was in the September section. We'll all glue these together, and here it is right here. So that worked out really well. And yeah, I mean, I just followed the same pattern through the whole book. And at the end of the book, this was kind of fun. I don't know, I've watched a couple recoiling videos. So they all put the notes, they either didn't keep the notes tab, because when you get the notes tab, it was actually down here. If you recall, the notes tab was down here, and no one wanted it to go from December up top to a notes page way at the bottom. But all I did is mirror it. I turned it around and put it up top because the tab has notes written on both sides. So all you have to do is just flip it upside down. So see how this is big up here? Well, this is big down here. That doesn't bug me. I'd rather have my tab where it needs to be because I usually don't use this first cover of the notes anyway. Anyways, or if you do, you always use washi tape at the top. And so it doesn't matter to have the big lines up top or bottom. Anyways, that was just something helpful I thought I'd share. So I kept just a few notes pages from my life planner because I don't really use too much of them anyway. And then you go into the back, and I kept the pocket. And that's it. I'm going to be recoiling my daily duo and my life planner together. And I've never recoiled before, so this should be interesting. But I've been watching a lot of videos, and we're gonna give it a try. I'm not going to use the binder clips. I've heard that makes it harder. And I also don't want to ruin my coil, so I'm going to attempt to wrap some of this thick washi tape that I got from like Walmart, it's Scotch, around the coil before I mess with the pliers. So let's kind of jump in. And they make it look so easy, and it's not. I'm super nervous. But like, there's no going back at this point. Oh gosh, this is scary. You guys can't even really see that, which is probably fine. We'll see if I even post this, because if I ruin my planner, I'm not gonna want to share that experience. I'm gonna cry. This is why I never do this stuff. Okay, so it just needs to be bent enough to get your pages out. So that might be too much. There. Now I'm gonna just slide this tape off. And it didn't protect the coil that much, but I don't have flat, like the needle nose pliers that everyone uses, so yeah. And I think I'm supposed to untuck this side too before I start uncoiling. Let's see if I got enough. Okay, so it needs to be a little flatter. Okay. Some people do it like within seconds. It's perfect. And then there's me. So that's what it looks like. Let's see how it does. And they say like the first few is the hardest. Okay, think. Okay. So what I did was cut off a bit of the coil, and now it's coming out, and we will figure out what to do when I need to recoil it. And hopefully I didn't just screw up my binder. But the good news is I do have an extra coil. And if I need to, I'll just use the Life Planner coil. But I do have this rose gold coil, which I kind of wanted to use. Anyway, and it's a little bigger. So it's for the deluxe, but I don't want this to be so tight, and I didn't have an 18-month planner coil, but this will give me, I'm gonna put it on this, and it'll give me, like at the end, it's obviously too long, and then I'll just cut it off and kind of push it back in. So, okay, I'm probably gonna speed this stuff up a bit for you. Okay, guys. One down. I can't believe I just did that. So scary. Okay, guys, so that is done. It was, once I got the coil how it needed to be, it came out easy. But, you know, it wasn't like the most perfect experience. I will not lie, but I'm still excited. So let's see what we need to do here. I need to decide what stuff I want to keep, and let's see. This is the coil I'm going to use, this rose gold one, and as you can see, it is bigger, just slightly. So I'm excited about that because I won't have to get rid of too much stuff, and then hopefully I don't ruin this coil, and I can utilize it again for the second half of the year. But I also have a couple older like deluxe monthlies that I can steal from again if I need to, that are old and I don't use anymore. So that's my plan. So if you don't have an 18-month, then, but you do have a deluxe monthly, the coil is bigger and it's prettier. It's rose gold. So we are going to kind of get started on choosing what I want to keep.
I could wait another night, one more night, one more night. I could fight it through till the darkness turns to light. One more night, one more night. Say it's gonna be okay, 'cause this winter is so long, feels like it's haunting me. Say there's gonna be a change, 'cause I feel like I'm just holding on to yesterday. But if I wait till the summer.
Okay, so now I'm gonna get rid of, did you guys see that? That's so weird. Did they mess up on something or did I? So it goes from, that's so, they messed up. Look at this. There's 2 Septembers. They added extra pages. That's interesting. Okay, so good thing I am paying close attention. Okay, and then we're in January, which I'm not going to put in the book. So let's see what else I want to keep. I'm not going to put the stickers in because I like to have my stickers separate. So we're going to pull those out and put them aside. Here's a notebook paper, which I don't necessarily need. Here's the pocket, which I think I'll keep because I do like the pocket. And January, here's the rest of my life planner. January, February, March, April, May, June, yep. So that stuff I'll keep for the second half of the year. See if any, here's more stickers. Let's see if anything I want to keep in the back of this. I'm going to pull out these stickers while this is uncoiled and put them back here and keep all this. I don't know if I want that. No, because I'm not having, I'll do that for the second half of the year. Okay, so here's, look how small the life planner is now. And then I also have all these pages that I took out, which I'll keep just because it stresses me out to throw these away. But I'll probably just do this for now and paper clip them. I shouldn't have done it right there. I just ruined the vellum. Don't do it right there, guys. But I'll do it. Paper clip them together just in case I need these. But I heard some people, if you have the extra coil, you can put them back together with a bunch of notebook paper and make like your own deluxe. It's a 6 months deluxe. But I am not going to do that because uncoiling has been stressful as it is. And until I get really good at it, I'm not going to keep ruining my stuff. So I wanted to show you, I've done a quarter of it. It's literally taken a few seconds, but Planner Laketon, if you watch her uncoiling video, said to use your body as the leverage, and that way you don't even have to use binder clips, and it worked. And if you can see, those are lined up really well. I just wanted to do a couple with you so you can see how smooth that is going back in. Using this deluxe coil and cutting the edge was awesome. So I'm going to do that, and I'm not going to worry about damaging my coils when I uncoil. I always have deluxe notebooks. I mean, those are cheap too, and you can use the notebooks and then just keep the coils. They're longer, but you can cut it off and make it look perfect. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to finish this really quick with you guys because it literally does not take much time at all. And it's always good to, like, once in a while go back, use the edge of your desk and get it back in order. So, because towards the end it gets like, you know, you just don't want to ruin the pages. So yeah, I'm gonna take it off. You guys can't see it, but it's literally like just a few more. And I'm gonna use my body just because I don't want to mess it up. Okay, so the first bit of this recoiling was scary. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm super excited about the outcome of it. And look, okay, so I'm done now, and what I'm gonna do is just quickly go all the way, because like I said, my coil was from a deluxe monthly, so it's much longer, and that works in my benefit because how I did it, I cut the coils. So take that bit, the last little bit takes some time. There you go. That's all the way rolled up. It looks great. I think with stickers it's gonna get thick, I'm not gonna lie, but if it gets so much to where I can't like close the book, then I'll probably take out some pages, some of those note pages, and I don't even think I would have to. I can just rip those out, and that gives up some room, as well as this pocket is pretty thick. I could rip that out if I needed to. I just like having the pocket because it protects the back of it. Okay, so there she blows. I'm really excited. It was super stressful, I'm not gonna lie, but I love the outcome, and I'm gonna have to fix that, but because it kind of pops up a little bit because of where I tucked my coil, but I'll go back and fix that in a little bit. But yeah, here's the outcome. I'm really excited. It turned out really good. It fit on the coil. I have the whole 6 months, and I think it'll be fine. But like I said, if I have to take out stuff, like look how thick that pocket is. So if I have to take stuff out, I will take off stuff from the back. I have all of this that I can take out, which is, I mean, that'll help. Anything helps. And if I have to take out a month, I will. I just don't want to recoil. So the whole process was really good. I was able to get the 6 months into one book. Well, during the process of uncoiling and recoiling, I was not prepared in the sense that I didn't have the correct tools. My pliers were not needle nose. I used just janky, big, nasty pliers, and I couldn't get the coil right. And it's hard. It was a lot harder and stressful than I was thinking, and I was not prepared. So I ended up having to cut my coils just to get it off my book and not ruin the pages. But by doing that, it allowed me to use this rose gold coil, which was much longer. So I had an extra 2 inches about to play with. And so once I coiled my whole book, then I just cut and twisted it back in. So it worked out really well. It was stressful for a little bit because I was like, crap, what am I gonna do? I just ruined this coil. And if I'm sucking at this one, then when I get ready to uncoil my life planner, I'm probably gonna suck at that one. And it was just kind of stressful, but it ended up working out. Also, what was nice about it is the coils, let's see, where's my life planner? So the coils for the life planner, so this is my life planner, current, and this is the coil for the Erin Condren Deluxe. You see how it's just the slightest bit bigger. Now, it's not the size of an 18-month coil, but here, let's show you this angle. So it's just a tiny bit bigger, and it made it so I was able to get the whole 6 months onto the coil without having to use an 18-month coil, which I didn't have, and I didn't want to have 3 months on here. So I'm gonna kind of just see how it goes. If you can tell, I need to fix this coil, but I'm not going to mess with it anymore until I get needle nose pliers. But I need to roll this down a little more and then push this back in a little more so my flap works better. But other than that, it worked really well. I'm excited to use the daily and the weekly together. My plan is to do the weekly hourly view for my personal, my kids, our home schedule, sports, their homeschool, my school, and do all of that here. And then on the dailies, this will be for my work. So mark my to-dos at work that are daily that usually just pop up in the morning, mark my appointments and my meetings, and just kind of have this for work. So that's kind of my plan on how I'm going to utilize this book. I'm very excited about it. And once I figure out how to fix this top of this coil, it'll work even better. But I just kind of wanted to do a quick walkthrough, show you a few of the things that I did different than some of the other gals are doing by including this last page with it. All you have to do is just adhesive these together, and it's back with the book. And then the notes page, how I flipped it upside down so you can keep that notes tab. Those were what I kind of wanted to point out after this walkthrough. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to do a really quick walkthrough with you guys and show you what I did. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be doing a lot of new content coming up. Now that we have the daily and the weekly, I'll have a lot of planning videos for that. I also am almost perfecting my budget layout and how I want to budget by paycheck. So I'll be starting to do my budgets with you guys. And yeah, so thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you all on the next one. Bye.